Capricorn, dealing with Capricorn, wherever you got Capricorn on your chart, cross-watcher, welcome to this general reading for 11 till 18 March for the energy of Capricorn with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. So we're going to take a look at what your challenge is for this upcoming week, and challenges are opportunity for growth. Then we're going to look at your past energy, current, future energy, clarify, and end off with a message directly from the universe, beautiful Capricorn. So definitely be sure to stick around for that. So let's start with your challenge, beautiful Capricorn. All right. So challenge, growth, opportunity during this week. Okay. Spirit guides and guardian angels, what is it you need, beautiful Capricorns, to know? So you've got the Queen of Swords there that came out for you. I'm going to draw you two more cards. So you got the Queen of Swords that came out. And so there is real growth potential for you, Capricorn, you know, in this week. But it is the growth potential that can very, very often, you know, it feels like a burden on our shoulders, really. All right. You might want to ease up on yourself a little bit. May have been a little bit hard on yourself. All right. You also have the Four of Wands coming up, as well as the Chariot energy. So it does feel like a little bit of an energy of second guessing everything. All right. Feels a little bit like an energy of second guessing everything, my beautiful Capricorns over there, where it's hard for you to just, you know, like it's hard to just say, I just have faith, it's just going to work, it's just how it's going to be. There is definitely that space of like, there's definitely that space of possibly becoming your own worst enemy in certain ways. All right. Things may not be as wonderful and flowing on the personal front, especially with love and personal relations and everything that's feeling positive for you. And I do see that you might, and this actually goes very much in alignment with the reading that I did for you last week, my beautiful Capricorns, where you might be staying in a situation, especially, you know, personal relations, or anything that feels very personal to you. You might be staying in a situation longer than what is actually, I won't say necessary, but longer than what is healthier. All right. So remember, at the end of the day, you can be there for everyone. You can serve the bigger purpose. You can serve the bigger cause. But at the end of the day, there really is no honor towards the self in completely burning yourself, you know, burning yourself out completely at the stake for the sake of others. And maybe even others that are, they can't really care too much about whether you know, do it or not. It seems like you might be dealing with an energy Capricorn that is just committed to almost like not seeing your point of view, all right? Committed to seeing you as the, you know, maybe as the sort of like the fly in the jam type of thing. And, you know, if you're dealing with someone that is committed to see you as the fly in the jam, Capricorn, then, I mean, what is the point? You know what I mean? Let's look at the energy that has brought you to this particular point where you currently are. I feel like we're going to need to give you some real guidance over here in this reading. So myself and my spiritual team, spiritual collective that call themselves Smile, my beautiful Capricorns. You have the Eight of Pentacles that came out there. So you may be in a space where you may have already realized that it might be in your best interest to sort of just do your own thing. All right. You may have already realized that. You may have already started that. And I feel that for some of you, you might have even tried to explain that. But again, dealing with somebody that is committed to misunderstand you. Like they've kind of made up their mind. Like, you know, they're going to misunderstand you type of thing. Which is a hard thing to deal with. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles. My ear is ringing like crazy. So that's a very powerful message for someone of you out there. Sending you so much love from my heart. But you know what also, Capricorn? If you are open to an easier solution coming into the universe to support you with the challenges that you might be facing, then place your hand on your heart and say yes to that. Open your heart to that. You know, and as you breathe out, have the willingness to release all of that which is holding you back. Okay? You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So you may have, sort of like realized that it's time for you to head in a different direction. You may have been selling your short there for a period, for yourself short there for a period of time that you weren't even, it's almost like it became the norm, like selling yourself short became the norm, you know? And so somehow it seems like recently you started to invest in yourself more, you started to see your own worth and value more, you started to see how you can have a better experience of life, you started to see how you can have a better emotional experience, mental experience, spiritual experience, love experience, just personal life experience. So it's literally like you have begun to see, like you've begun to see the fly in the jam for the fly in the jam. You know what I mean? Okay? Started to see the fly in the jam for the fly in the jam. And you know what, Capricorn, if you're going through some challenges, and if it's comfortable for you to do so, share your story in the comments. Let other people know what you are going through at the moment. Our stories are really powerful, all right? So I'm not saying cry me a river and be judgmental, none of those ugly things, all right? But let's empower each other. Current energy where you are. Okay, this is beautiful. This is really, really cool. So you got the Six of Swords, Justice energy kind of want to pop out there. Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So I can see you having a real desire, Capricorn, to live a life that is peaceful, to live a life that is comfortable, that is balanced, that is beautiful, that is happy, that doesn't feel like a shit show all the time, where you don't have to always kind of like be on your tippy toes and be afraid of what if I say the wrong thing, and what if I do the wrong thing, and what is it going to be today, and stuff like that. And I'm not sure fully if you're walking away yet. I'm going to look and see when we clarify. But what I do see is that there are very helpful people that are coming on board to help and support you. You may be dealing with someone that I'm not really sure if I should say that they are lying. This might be someone that is very insecure. There might be some, some real challenges here with maybe confidence, with sort of like mental stability and things like that. Of course, we want to be very mindful before we place those labels on other people. But I do see that you have become a lot more clear on your goal that you want to have, and it is about that peace and stability in your personal life. And there is an emotional release here that I see that it's necessary, maybe an expectation. This might mean that you need to cut loose like a certain energy, that you need to release it and you need to let it go. It might mean that you need to step away from a situation, because it feels like you are too personally and emotionally, like even physically and mentally, too involved in a situation that doesn't honor the highest good of who you are. All right? It comes through very strongly as that. Let's see the energy going forward. We're going to clarify. This is going to be an interesting clarification. So the energy going forward, so it is a slow release. It is a painful release. But it is a necessary release. Okay? So you want to really be patient with yourself. You've got the Moon, you've got the Page of Swords, and you've got the King of Cups. All right? So feel your feelings, feel your emotions, take the necessary steps that you feel that you need to take, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Sorry. But be very clear about why it is that you are doing it. All right? Because I see here that you are ready to, to live that beautiful life. You are ready to have that beautiful love. You are ready to have that balance. You are ready for that, that balance equilibrium, really, where love and respect and peace kind of goes both ways, and it's a space of positively giving to each other. You are really, really ready for that. And it's available for you. But that does require that you go forward and feel your feelings and emotions, but you do so gently. You might need to do it in smaller increments. Maybe feeling it all too much might be too much, because you could also be dealing here with somebody that is, might be taking a little bit of a malicious sort of direction here, spreading some lies and, sort of like turning people against you type of thing. I wouldn't really recommend that you try to convince everybody of your story, because I don't really see it going that well. I don't even see you being that successful at it, because, again, you might be dealing here with someone that they themselves might be in a tremendous amount of pain, and so they're deflecting it onto you, and they're making you the bad person. And I personally think it's better to just cut this connection, to feel the pain and to move on. Okay? Let's clarify for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, before we get to the direct message from the universe for you. If any of you are interested in personal development, spiritual development, then all my online courses really focus on that. Card readings, abundance manifestation masterclass, all of them. Check it out. The links are in the description. All the first lessons are free with all of them. Okay. All right, Capricorn, what is it that you need to know? What is it you need to be aware of? Because I can see that you made a very powerful decision in the past. You did start to do your own thing. Maybe that was necessary for you to start your own thing little bit by little bit. And remember, one step at a time. All right? But you have started to do your own thing. And I do see that it's necessary. And I do see that you're having the support. And I do see that you're getting emotional stability from that. And you might even find yourself in a space where things are feeling very sort of like, crazy, shit everywhere type of thing. But then it's almost like, it kind of feels like maybe for the longest time you may have put up with a certain situation, certain energy, certain circumstances, because it didn't really seem like there was a better alternative that was available for you. And somehow it seems like you have become aware of the fact that this is not how I have to live my life. I can have a different experience of life. And so that set like a different thing in motion. And I'm going to say to you, Capricorn, go for the happiness that you deserve. All right? Go for the happiness that you deserve. All right? For your recent past energy there, you've got the Page of Pentacles. All right? So I can see that you have really pretty much made up your mind. So maybe you just took off at some point and, just allow yourself to just really see things for what they are. Again, you allowed yourself to just see the fly in the jam for the fly in the jam, and it's like, I wouldn't maybe say that you took any sort of definitive action just yet. You might have even been, somewhat resistant to taking that action. But what I do see is that you got to a point where you realize that things have to change. Things have to shift. Like they can't continue the way that they are. It's almost like to the space where we get to, that we realize that I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life type of thing. Or for the, for the foreseeable future, for example. Okay? And it's always good to make that decision, because there is that realization of I deserve better. It's when you say to yourself, I deserve better than this. All right? I deserve better than this. Okay? Let's see in your current space where you are, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. So in your current point of energy with this helpful resources coming on board, Hermit energy, Virgo energy. All right? Healing energy. Take a time out energy. All right? So there is quite a big shift that is taking place here for you at your particular point in time in your life. It is a very challenging shift, but it is also, it's sort of like those initial, transformational phases when we become clear about what we want, what we don't want, what we're no longer going to put up with. And it's those challenges of the transition, basically, that we get. So be kind with yourself. Take some time for yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. If somebody is committed to misunderstanding you and misrepresenting you to other people and misinterpreting you, just let it be. Okay? It might not be that easy, but don't buy into the drama. Right? Don't buy into their drama, basically. The person that you are, the person that you are dealing with, don't buy into their drama, all right? Because it seems like you're dealing with somebody that's almost like thriving on the drama. Like the drama charges, recharges their batteries. so they know which buttons to push with you. Don't just don't indulge. You know, energy. It might be harder. It might be more difficult said than done. But of course, you know, I do weekly readings, so you can always come back and see what the guidance is for you. You know, in the next step going forward. Let's see the energy for you going forward, though. You got 2 cards. You got the Knight of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay? Don't withhold yourself from the gift, from the love, from the connection, from the offer that you are fully worthy of, that you are fully deserving of. All right? So if romance comes your way, if kindness comes your way, whatever comes your way, that really makes your heart smile and that makes your cells sparkle, and it sort of like reinvigorates you in a positive way, my beautiful Capricorns, then I'm going to say go ahead and, you know, indulge in that love. Open yourself to that possibility. Open yourself to that connection. Okay. Direct message from the universe for you, Capricorn. Spirit guides and guardian angels, what is it that my beautiful Capricorns need to know? 7 of Cups. So yeah, you are dealing with a toxic situation here, and it's funny because it's almost like you might be dealing with someone that's crying wolf, that make you seem like the bad person. You know, that person's story is of short duration. The truth will eventually come to the surface. 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Alright? As long as you don't buy into the drama, Capricorn, you'll be fine. Okay? Might not be the easiest thing to do, but if you do buy into the drama, the toxic cycle just continues, and you consistently keep on being the person that is at the brunt of all of this. So step back, eventually the storm will pass. Alright? So that's what I have for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time.